Genocide survivors, diplomats and community and civic leaders came together as the UK marked the 29th anniversary of the Srebrenica Genocide on 17th July 2024 in the Locarno Suite at the Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office, London. The event commemorated those killed in the worst atrocity on European soil since the Second World War. The newly elected Labour government's Minister of State for Europe, Doughty MP, hosted the national ceremony at the Foreign Office with the chair of the Presidency of Bosnia and Herzegovina, President Denis Bećirović, as the keynote speaker. The UK is the only country outside Bosnia that commemorates the Srebrenica genocide at a national level. This event was one of over 1,000 events and activities taking place across Britain this week, organised by the charity Remembering Srebrenica UK. Diverse communities across the UK are holding memorial events and activities in schools, town halls, community centres and places of worship to honour over 8,000 Bosnian Muslim men and boys murdered in just a few days in July 1995. Chair of Remembering Srebrenica UK, Dr. Vagar Azmi, OBE, said, "It is an enormous privilege that we are joined by the chair of the Presidency of Bosnia and Herzegovina, President Denis Bećirović, for this year's UK National Srebrenica Memorial Day. I am grateful to the newly elected Labour government for supporting this important occasion." This year's UK National Srebrenica Memorial Day theme, "I am because you are," serves as a reminder that the common bonds we have as human beings are far more important than what divides us. Never has it been more important for us to learn from Srebrenica. Not only must we learn, but we must also act to dismantle the roots of Srebrenica genocide denial, hatred and fear, by bringing communities together, facilitating open and honest dialogue, and transforming our narrative from one of division to one of unity. Musical performances were given by Elvia Solak and Leyla Yusic. Sara Hukic, a survivor, shared her story. On this occasion, the Right Honourable Baroness Varsi, former Senior Minister of State for Foreign and Commonwealth Affairs, Sir Matthew Rycroft, CBE, Permanent Under-Secretary of State, Home Office, Peter Osborne, Chair of Remembering Srebrenica Northern Ireland Board, and other leaders also paid tribute to the more than 8,000 Muslims who were martyred in Srebrenica. At the end of the ceremony, the names of victims buried on 11th July 2024 were read by Sedin Sahman, Chief Imam of the Bosnian community in Great Britain, on stage. Bosnian children Amar Zulic and Ayla Vukalic also offered special prayers for the martyrs. SM Irfan Tahir, World News, London.
My name is Vagar Azmi. I'm the chairman of Remembering Srebrenica UK. Today at the Foreign and Commonwealth Development Office, we had the UK National Srebrenica Memorial Day, in which the President of Bosnia and Herzegovina, the Minister of State for Europe, Stephen Doughty, ambassadors, MPs and members of the House of Lords attended. This was a ceremony to commemorate those who were murdered in the worst genocide in Europe. Those who were murdered because of their identity, because they were Muslims, because of Islamophobia. So we were honoring those people and teaching people and sending a message to the world that Islamophobia must be eradicated, anti-Muslim hatred must be eradicated.
My name is Saida, Baroness Farsi. We're here outside the Foreign Office and we are marking Srebrenica Commemoration Day. This is the moment in July where we remember those Bosniak men who were killed by the Serbs as part of a genocide in the wider Balkans. It was a moment to commemorate, to listen to survivors, to remember those that were buried this year, and to make sure that we remember the lessons from history and ensure that when genocides happen in today's time, we raise our voice and we speak out.
Remembering Srebrenica is a stark reminder of what happened in 1990s in Baltic states and particularly Bosnia, and where massacres took place, when genocide took place, when tens of thousands of Muslims were butchered by the Serbs and Croat forces, and the United Nations did absolutely nothing to prevent that. And we are remembering this event to remind the world that we must end the hatred, Islamophobic regimes, and we are very concerned that in Europe a lot of right-wing parties are coming into power, which is going to be very dangerous. And I think we all must stick together to fight extremism, because extremism it breeds hatred, and we must stop that.
I'm Sarah Hukic, and today's event was very important because it raised awareness to people that didn't know about the Srebrenica genocide or the Bosnian genocide overall, who now understand and know about the genocide. So it's so amazing to see all people from all walks of earth, coming to commemorate the Bosnian genocide. And I'm so grateful for everyone who attended. And it's so important that we do these events and attend these events.
My name is Denis Bećirović. I'm chairman of Bosnia UK network in United Kingdom, and today was a final commemoration of the genocide in Srebrenica on UK level. But it was in a kind of the sad, and always is powerful when you see some people from a government and also our president of Bosnia and Herzegovina, and he is a very good man, and he is give a good message for these people who was here, and especially people from a government of the United Kingdom, to support Bosnia in a way to maybe have a better future, and some, I hope, people from Serbia and entity Republika of Srpska will recognize the genocide in Srebrenica, because it's a time if they want us to live there in Bosnia all together and in peace.
My name is Anasa Boljušmić-Kustra. I am a genocide survivor as well as an educator and lecturer in genocide. Today we commemorated the 29th anniversary of the Bosnian genocide in Srebrenica, a dark period in history in which over 8,000 Bosniaks were killed due to their ethnic and religious identity. The Bosnian genocide is a dark stain upon the memory of Europe. It is considered the second worst atrocity to occur on European soil following the Holocaust. Unfortunately, even though it's been 29 years since the Bosnian genocide, more and more we are realizing that the world has not learned its lessons from the Bosnian genocide, which is precisely why these commemorations are so incredibly important, even today, even 29 years later. People from Bosnia are still finding and burying the remains of their loved ones. They are still facing enormous hardships in returning to their homes that they were ethnically cleansed from. And we see these parallels even today in wars in Ukraine, as well as in Syria and in Gaza. Unfortunately, the reality is grim. Fascism continues to thrive. The rise of the right wing continues to thrive. And we have a responsibility today, more than ever before in history, I think, to speak out against hatred, to speak out against injustice, and to remember these genocides that happened in our past so that we can actually finally learn the lessons. We need to hold the people in power accountable. We need to hold our governments accountable. We need to hold people who spread hatred and discrimination accountable. Until we do that, unfortunately, we're going to continue to see a repeat of the past, just as we are today.
I'm Kim Saddiq, and I'm an Associate Professor in Genocide Prevention at De University. I'm here today at the Foreign and Commonwealth Office to commemorate the lives lost during the Bosnian genocide. I think my key message really is about learning those lessons from Bosnia so that we can build stronger communities here in the UK.
Hello, I'm Daniel Azmi. Today we held the 29th memorial event for Remembering Srebrenica. My personal experiences, I'm very passionate about this event. It's something that I'm very interested about, something that always makes me interested in and fascinated. Every year we remember the many Bosnians that died in the war, and we commemorate that, and we remember how they were very unfairly treated. And so when I remember this, I feel very happy that we're remembering this, and also very sad for the many Bosnians that lost their life. But I'm very happy that this event continues to happen, and next year I hope we can have a massive event because it'll be the 30th anniversary. So thank you. Yeah.